Hello, hello, my beautiful Geminis. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Goretti, and today this is going to be a very late monthly reading, a May monthly reading. Sorry guys, I did have some health things I needed to take care of. So this is going to be short and sweet. You're my last sign that I am doing. Spirit is coming through strong because my nose is getting itchy. Somebody may need to say something. So I've already pre-shuffled the decks. I will cut them, but I did notice on the bottom of the oracle decks. So stillness was this deck, and what this said, what I heard was you need to relax. You need to take it easy. Maybe you need to do some yoga. I heard going to a yoga class. Obviously, there is somebody here doing that, but I'm getting that you need to kind of, just rest, recover, but also like don't take action, don't force anything. Kind of just sit back and relax. All right, so let's cut this. We have neglect. Okay. And with stillness and neglect, what I'm hearing is some of you do need to do some inner child healing. I have another channel called Butterfly Project 1111 where I am a counselor and a coach, and I do have an inner child healing meditation on there. I will link it up here if you would like to access that. It was something I did kind of, impromptu. It's not the most, professional, video, but I really went deep within and did the inner child healing meditation for myself as I was, recording it for you guys. And so many people have said that they've really resonated with that and it was really helpful for them. So I'll post that here for you if you would like to do that. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. For some of you, it is like you have been neglecting your inner child. You were possibly neglected. This could be issues that you have like with abandonment or something like that. Just feeling left out in the cold. For a lot of you, it is, to do with your childhood. Okay. You were neglected and needing to heal that. But also with stillness, I feel like a lot of you do need to, meditate and kind of work through those childhood issues. Let's read what the card says for neglect. It says distracted, seclusion, don't allow bitterness to overcome you. Okay, so this could be something from your childhood, like I said, or you could be feeling neglected at this time. I really get, that some of you are really kind of like not paying attention to yourself. You're not prioritizing yourself. You're kind of neglecting yourself. And for a lot of people, this has to do with our inner child. This has to do with the childhood programming, the beliefs and things that happened to us as children. And now they are playing out as adults because 95% of our, life is being run by our subconscious mind. I talk lots about that on my other channel. That's a big thing. One of the main things that I help people with. But what, this is talking about is some of you need to kind of pause, take a break, relax, go within and connect to yourself. Right? Some of you could be really distracting yourself with a lot of things. You could be distracting yourself and not paying attention to yourself or not paying attention to what you're feeling. We have Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. This is saying, to kind of just allow things to happen. All right? Honor your inner force. So I feel like for some of you, it is this inner child that you have been neglecting and not paying attention to. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck before I cut it. I meant to cut it, but I felt like that was important. Yeah, you guys can't even make this up. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. What fear do you have? Whether it's inner child, wounding, right? Or just possibly, some sort of specific fear or a general fear. What fear do you have that you are neglecting to face? You're distracting yourself. You don't want to look at it. What fear is that? Okay, Kali Ma is here saying you need to face your fears. There's major spiritual changes unfolding. I'm not surprised to see this, and I'm very much, connected to Scorpio when I see this. And yeah, of course, with the skulls, Scorpio energy, the death card, right? The transformation, death and rebirth. We did see the transcendence. So I feel like a lot of you are needing to slow down, to quiet your mind, to go within. Okay, maybe doing meditation, yoga, whatever it is, connecting to your spiritual self, connecting to your inner self, your higher self, your inner child, because you are definitely neglecting something. You're distracting yourself from something, and you do need to face the fear to be able to transform it. Okay, and this is, like it says, this is your chance to soar. This is going to change everything for you. All right, Gemini. Oh my goodness. I did not think this was going to be deep, but Queen of Pentacles at the bottom and the World. For some of you, this has to do with possibly a mother figure, a mother wound. Okay, for some of you, this is about your confidence. This is about, you know, you nurturing yourself. Some of you have been stuck in a cycle of neglecting yourself, not nurturing yourself. Maybe some of you are moms, single dads, possibly. This could be, you know, don't use genders, you know, with the cards. It's just what the card is showing up, but, you know, no gender specific here. It's just the energy, right? Being very nurturing, kind, loving. For some of you, this is ending that cycle of maybe neglecting yourself. For some of you, like I said, it's a mother, you know, possibly a mother figure or something like that. And then we have the Star here. Okay, so there could definitely be healing here. Okay, this is also talking about possibly a new beginning in something that is going to be very stable and secure for you, something that maybe you have been wishing for. And this could have to do with a connection. Okay, some sort of, you know, it could be romantic, could be friendship, it could be family. This could even be the connection within yourself. And then we have Four of Swords. Okay, so there could be healing here. We also have the King of Pentacles. Some of you, this is father and mother wounds, right, from childhood. For others of you, this is talking about a connection. Both of you could be have Earth in your chart, be very stable and secure, very successful, you know, as well. Could be that. All right, my loves. So let's look at the general reading and see if it is connected. Doesn't have to be to what I just said. All right, my loves. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, this has to do with a connection that you have. For others of you, this is the connection with yourself within, okay? Yeah. Some of you, this definitely has to do with your childhood, inner child. Something will be illuminated and coming to light for you. Okay, if this has to do with a love interest, okay, I will, you know, say the different stories that I'm getting, because I'm getting a few. All right, so Ace of Swords is a situation. This is clarity. This is truth. Some sort of clarity or truth. Something is going to come to light, or there could be communication. Your advice is Two of Pentacles. This is saying for you to balance things out. Maybe you're distracting yourself with too many things. Maybe you're playing games. Maybe you're shopping. Maybe you're having fun with, you know, friends and things like that. And you're neglecting yourself. You're not paying attention. This is saying you need to balance things out. Some of you, this is talking about needing to juggle some things. But a lot of you, this is a needing to bring balance into your life. Some of you, it is needing to get very clear, right? Get more information. For others, your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, fear, okay, sleepless nights. This is the outcome. Why? Facing fear. Spirit is asking for you to face the fears, right? When I clarify it, what is it? Fear of being left out in the cold, fear of being neglected, of being abandoned. That's what I first got, was abandonment issues for a lot of you. Okay, the Hierophant. This could be because of some sort of connection, possibly, you know, a marriage, a commitment. For some of you, it is fear of losing a commitment, lack of commitment. For some of you, there's all this fear and anxiety and lack, you know, kind of mentality because of possibly religious teachings, right? That could be a possibility here. Okay. Could also be, like I said, you could have been left out in the cold. There could have been some sort of loss in regards to a contract, a business, a marriage, a commitment, something like that. You've been through it. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. It's like you've really been through it. Okay. But this anxiety and fear, right? This is going to illuminate something. For some of you, this has to do with, you know, with the Sun card. This comes, usually there's a child there. This could have to do with your childhood. For a lot of you, this is the key to your happiness. All right. Underneath the surface, what you're not aware of. We have the Justice. This could have been karma, you know, playing out. This could have been, you know, fate, destined, this was meant to happen. Also, this is getting, what I'm getting is justice. This is balance. Balance is coming in. Things will be made right for some sort of breakdown. Okay, some sort of, you know, destruction that happened possibly in your life. Another message coming through, this is the biggest message, is that it is fated. This is karma coming in, trying to balance things out, coming in and bringing, you know, all of this destruction and chaos. It's trying to break down. I just heard a system or a structure that is no longer working for you. And for a lot of you, it is because of, you know, what's in your subconscious mind, right? Or this could be, you know, things that are hidden, right? Things that have not been revealed to you. But I really get this is all happening. This was fated to happen because these things in your subconscious mind need to be broken down. For others of you, justice coming in for some sort of breakdown, breakup, things like that. Maybe you intuitively know this. Somebody here is using their intuition. Things will be revealed. Okay. Somebody coming in, wanting to put in the work, committing to a new beginning, taking a leap of faith here with the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles, towards, you know, new love, maybe. This could be a renewal of love. This could be, you know, even just self-love. And then we have the Ten of Swords to end the pain and suffering. For a lot of you, this has to do with this, is you needing to put in the work of breaking down anything in your subconscious mind, right? Bringing balance back, whatever, you know, breaking the structures down to bring this balance back into your life, taking a risk, right? Taking a leap of faith. This is also a new beginning towards love, new love, or towards loving yourself. Or it could be a brand new beginning in a situation in love, possibly, okay, where there was a lot of pain and suffering. It is ending this cycle. I do want to clarify one thing, and I didn't do this for anybody else, but I just want to clarify, just because it's not the greatest card as the outcome, but I'm not surprised to see it. Yeah, fear of rejection. Four of Cups came flying out, you know, fear of missing an opportunity or fear of rejection. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is subconscious mind fear from your childhood. This is going to be eliminated, or it could be just, it might not be from your childhood. It could be from, you know, maybe the loss of a marriage. Maybe you went through a lot of, you know, lack, pain, suffering through a marriage, okay? Could be from a father figure because the King of Pentacles came out, or it could be, you know, a spouse, right? Husband or wife, take it how it resonates. Four of Swords in reverse. It's like things have not been healed. You know, this has not been healed yet. You're neglecting yourself. You're not wanting to look at it. Okay. But Kalima is here saying you need to face the fear, and this is what is going to get you to the place where you are going to soar high and you are going to be happy. This is being illuminated for you. If you are having a lot of anxiety, fear, sleepless nights, worry, you know, whatever this is kind of like the lower octave of the Devil card. There's a lot of like toxicity here. Okay. So unhealed wounds is what's causing all of this fear and anxiety and sleepless nights. This is a cycle. This is a cycle that needs to be broken. Okay. Ending of this to begin something new. Something needs to come to an end to begin new. Spirit wise, Two of Pentacles here. This was not supposed to be so long, you guys, but one more. Two of Pentacles. Why is this the advice? Why is Two of Pentacles the advice? Some sort of loss, grief. You could have lost somebody, possibly. Lost your way, I just heard with the Hermit card. Okay. Lost your way, really focused on, you know, grief, loss. needing to go within and balance yourself within. Some of you needing to take that time to go within and really connect to the internal light, healing, connecting to the divine, connecting to your spirituality. Knight of Cups, this could have been a romantic situation, okay? But this is also saying in order for you to follow your heart, you need to balance things out in order for you to be able to follow your heart, right? Some of you, there could have been a romantic loss here, all right? That has caused you to have to juggle a lot of things. Your life has been out of balance, needing to bring things back into balance. And for a lot of you, it is needing to go within. For some of you, this is really kind of, you know, connecting to a spiritual guide, a spiritual teacher. Internal wisdom, I just heard, and it's so interesting, you guys, because I kept noticing this card poking out underneath the Kali Ma. It is the Cloak of Wisdom. So I just did, I think it was Cancer's reading, and this card came out, so that might resonate for you as well. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So for some of you, this is, you know, connecting to the internal wisdom, connecting to the wisdom of the divine, of who you really are. It is getting rid of the fear and connecting to the light within. It's getting rid of all the subconscious fear and pain and suffering. Underneath the deck, you know, when I was asking those questions and shuffling, we do have the Queen of Wands. This is having that confidence again. The Queen of Wands knows her value. She knows her worth. She knows how to, you know, manifest, how to magnetize things to her. She's very alluring, very magnetic, very attractive. Right? Also, this could be in regards to possibly your life purpose, your life mission, right? This could be in, you know, she's also an entrepreneur. So this could be you being a leader. This is, you know, speaking up. All right. Underneath that, we have the King of Wands. This could be, you know, a partnership. Divine counterparts. This could have to do with, you know, needing to face these fears to be able to release and end the cycle of the fear, the pain, the suffering, you know, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, because this is destined and fated. Needing to surrender with the Hangman, needing to surrender to this, shifting your perspective, okay? Maybe some sacrifices need to be made here because we also have the Ten of Cups. This is bliss. This is happily ever after. You can have everything, right? Kali Ma says this is your chance to soar. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. There's huge transformation within you. When I started this reading and when I did talk about transformation, I immediately was guided to the Cancer reading. So I feel like Cancer reading might be of significance to you because it is also talking about transformation in that reading. But this could be transforming the inner child. This could be you neglecting the fears, fear of rejection, fear of loss, fear of, you know, of lack. I just heard with the Hierophant there, fear of commitment, fear of losing a commitment. There's a lot of fear here. The cycle has to be broken. Ending the cycle of fear. That's why Kali Ma is here, to end the cycle of fear. Being asked to look for the Death card. And then we are going to wrap this up because this is way longer than it was supposed to be. Very heavy energy. I'm feeling really kind of drained, tired. I was already feeling that when I was pre-shuffling for your reading. Sorry guys, I'm not... I'm drained, so I'm not going through this as quickly as I want. Watch it be like the last card. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the Devil is with the Seven of Wands and Six of Wands. So this could be a lot of, you know, being very guarded, protected, all coming from ego, needing to overcome the ego, needing to overcome any kind of toxicity, but it is coming from the ego. Yeah, Death is with a Seven of Cups, which is illusions. And then we have the Magician. So for some of you, this is actually about your spirituality as well. This could have to do with, for some of you, you have these old negative spiritual beliefs. I think I did say that. Possibly if I didn't, it would have been that Cancer reading. You need to go check that out. But this is, you know, any kind of, you know, confusion, illusion. You have all the power within you. You have everything within you that you need. Right? For some of you, this is all happening so that you can spiritually awaken and evolve, so that you can soar, so that you can, you're going through this, you know, spiritual transformation. All right. So that you can be this, you know, master of your reality, so that you can manifest, so that you can create. Okay. So that you can create magic in your life. Seven of Cups. Okay, for some of you, this transformation is happening so that you can dream and manifest your dreams. This transformation is happening so that you can actually manifest your dreams, but also for you to know the power that you have within you to be able to do that. This is a very deep reading and not what I was expecting for just a 3-card reading. I was trying to do it short and sweet because I'm going to have to do the June readings right away, but I guess that needed to come through a Gemini. I also think we're actually going into Gemini season, so this could actually apply for everybody, not even, you know, if you have Gemini in your chart, even if you don't. So this could apply to everybody, and this could be why this is happening as well. We just had that Scorpio full moon, and so that literally actually was to end the old identity, the old you, the past things that no longer serve you, and to be reborn into the new you, the new identity, to, you know, release and put an end to any kind of fears, any kind of toxicity, anything that is holding you back so that you can soar. All right. All right, my loves, that is what I have for you today. Even though it was a heavy reading, it was a beautiful reading, and a spirit came through loud and clear, and I'm just hearing, do not neglect yourself anymore, and stop, you know, neglecting looking at, you know, what it is that you're afraid of. You need to face the fear head on. And it's so interesting because my other channel, I am a counselor, right? On Butterfly Project 1111, I do, you know, talk with my clients when they're dealing with any kind of anxiety, you know, things like that, that they do need to face their fear. And that is the best way to release the fear. Okay, if you've ever gone through a situation, you probably already know this. All right, my loves. So thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to do all the things. Like this video, comment down below, share my channel, you know, or this video with others. I would truly appreciate any of the support that you can offer. It really is the best way to help my channel to grow, to get spirits messages out there. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe and be part of this ever-growing butterfly family. As well, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos as I post them. And you guys, another message coming through, because I am literally like, I feel like, you know, the battery that's like just draining super quickly. I'm just, you know, drained and just, you know, getting really, really drained by the second. I feel like, you know, you are neglecting this. You need to go into stillness. You need to meditate, go within, go into stillness. Okay. Stop neglecting, not paying attention to the fear. Okay. Face the fear head on, because if you don't, this is draining you. This is really, really draining you. Okay. So you do need to face the fear, transmute the energy, heal, do whatever it is to release that. All right, my loves. Bring light to the darkness I just heard as well. Illuminate the fear so that you can heal, so you can deal with it, so you can transform. And for a lot of you, this is spirituality. This is you connecting to the divine, connecting to the light within you to be able to do this. All right? The wisdom within you. Thank you so much, you guys. I wish you all peace, love, and light. Until next time. Bye-bye.